Hello, my name is Abe, and today we're going to be taking a look at Archon Soul, which I don't think is a deck builder, but might be kind of like a deck builder, but we'll check it out. It looked interesting and confusing from the screenshots on Steam, and also it was the first demo that I saw that I downloaded today, so we'll check it out. Gaiamancer, a mage from a village torn apart by famine, wields the power of nature and growth. He seeks the soul's power to save his village from certain starvation. Worthiness is locked, maybe that's like an ascension mode. You can do a seated run. It does seem a little bit like a deck builder, but I don't think it's a deck builder, like a card game. Upcoming combat is against the Hextress. It's a dice game, okay. It's a dice game and card game? I don't know. Look, we're gonna figure it out, okay? Fight. we need to do the tutorial. Is there a tutorial? There is a tutorial. You roll all of the dice in your discard at the beginning of every turn. Oh, I know exactly what this is now. Drag your dice in the dice inputs to cast spells. This is... Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. This is Spell Rogue, which Spell Rogue was a Slay the Spire combined with Dicey Dungeons. In Dicey Dungeons, you roll dice, and then you assigned the dice, the individual die, into equipment in order to use the equipment. But Spell Rogue had a way more like Slay the Spire aesthetic, where you had a map, you were traveling through regions, you fought elite fights. The enemies were more Spire-esque in their abilities and health and numbers and everything. This is the same exact type of game as that. We have equipment. We can have more equipment, which gives us options, attack and defense, or special abilities. We have 3 dice that we roll every single combat, and we assign appropriately. So Undergrowth, for instance, make a new dice for the rest of the combat and discard it. So we could power up permanently by putting dice inside of Undergrowth. The enemy is attacking for 9. The next time this unit gains might, they lose that much might instead. I don't know, what is exact 1? Guy's protection. Gain 3 grounded. If DV is 1, gain 5 grounded instead. At the beginning of your turn, gain barrier equal to grounded. Gain 3 barrier. If DV is 3 or less, gain 5 barrier instead. Okay, so we can block for 5, power up Undergrowth, which means we will, when we put 1 more pip in here, we'll gain a new die for the rest of combat. Why a dice plus card game, says Ashen Rand. Well, the cards are not, it's not a deck, it's just equipment slots. That's what this represents here. It's not necessarily cards. So you are doing 1 curse, but I will power up Undergrowth. Honestly, I'm gonna do the same thing. It didn't, I was 1 short. Yeah, I know. You're gonna be hitting me for probably another bits of damage. You're also gonna buff yourself for something. And then I will put you there, you there, you there. Already I can just say I don't like this ability because it's way too slow. Improves the amount of damage dealt. But you didn't gain might. Look, here's the thing. It doesn't do attack equal to the value of the die, which is what I thought it was. It just literally does 6. So I can just kill you next turn. Okay, I was misinterpreting the attack there. I thought we had to put a 6 to do 6 or 1 to do 1, so I was getting more die to make it easier, but instead I'm just gonna kill you. Okay, so I spent way too much time buffing there. These are your combat rewards. You get them after every combat. You can take as many as you want. You earned them. Dice faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see. So what I like about this is that it's almost, so it's not just a copy of Spell Rogue, it also has a little bit of Estrella in here as well, where you can manipulate your die individual faces. So we have a 9, which I can put on something. That's real funny. I will get my money. I will get a spell. If DV is 4 or greater, gain, so that's dice value. Gain 1 might, otherwise gain fortitude. So for this is, what is that 2? Number of times a spell can be cast per turn. This is strength and dex. All faces without runes on dice used to cast this gain toughness rune. When you roll this dice face, gain 5 barrier. So we can make die get individually stronger over time. I think I will... I think I'll take this one, because if we roll a 1, we can just put it in here, right? Well, if we roll a 1, we can get block. Give me the Nature's Armor, which is another spell that we have equipped. And then we get Dice Runes. Spells gaining barrier using this rune gain an additional 5 barrier. When you cast a spell using this rune, gain 3 grounded. At the beginning of your turn, gain barrier equal to grounded. So we get, it's metallicize. When this dice face reduces a countdown, reduce all other countdowns on spells. Really nice ability to have if we had countdown on other things, but we don't. It does look more rare though. I will take the one that looks more rare. Okay, now can I manipulate things? Dice bodies, face values, and runes. Okay. Combat? I don't know, I just clicked on the thing. You have items to modify here. Okay, so modify. I want you to have... Yeah, I know. Drag the runes and face values into the dice faces to modify. You can rearrange these faces by dragging them. Rearrange? Oh, so it displays differently on the preview. Interesting. So I want reduce countdown on as high of a value as possible. Oh, but also 9. Yeah, also 9. Yeah, that's pretty good. If we roll that, we'll be very happy. We don't have like spells to work with it, but that's still very happy. Okay. I like it. We rolled 9! These are unit abilities. You can use them once each combat. Drag your dice to the unit ability. Oh, so we could have... I see. You can activate enemy unit abilities too. So I can spend 1 die and kill you. That seems real good. Kill this enemy. Inflict weak on me. Dude, I'm totally fine with that. So we will... kill you. Oh, it requires 10, huh? Oh, but you also require 4. A minimum of... Wait, you're a countdown? I see... The dice requirement is underneath it. Min 4 is the dice requirement of min 4. I gotcha. Countdown 10 means we can put a 9 in there. We could also just... I mean, dude, we have to do it. Would it also work on Undergrowth? It totally works. So if I... We're gonna gain block. We currently have 5 block. If we gain 3 block, we'll have 8. We'll take 3. If we kill you, we'll take 2. So we kill you. It also works for undergrowth. We're weak for 2 turns, but who cares? How interesting. Let's suffer together. Welcome and thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. We're playing a demo of... What was this game called? Archon Soul. It's a spell rogue-like game if you added Astrea's dice manipulation, which is another way of saying it's like Slay the Spire meets Dicey Dungeons meets Astrea. I have a 9 on my die that I've just created. Stuff like that. You're gonna buff yourself. I do 4 damage. We're gonna do that. I'm going to... Well, if I'm weak, let's just make... So there is a bug here where if I... Oh, there's not a bug. It can only be cast once per turn. Gotcha. Okay. I was thinking it always ended at 1, but that's because it only has one charge. And then it's gone for the rest of combat. Okay, so you can only use it a couple of times per combat. Also, now I understand that. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm just gonna block, because I don't care. And then as soon as you start buffing again, I'll kill you. We're playing this one slowly, but like we can. Okay, interesting. So we get a face. I will take a 6. A rune. When a spell using this rune deals fatal damage, gain 5 max HP. Permanently removes rune on activation. It's not that immortal then. Wait, really? Permanently removes rune on activation? So you're taking this for 5 health. Whenever a spell using this rune gives a buff, give 1 more stack. Whenever a spell using this rune gains barrier, gain 1 fortitude. You know, I think when it says remove, it's probably for the remainder of the combat. Well, it says permanently remove versus remove, so there is a difference. Remove is probably for the combat, permanently remove is forever. So why don't we take that one? And then write card. Gain fortitude, lose 5 fortitude at the end of the turn. Gotcha. Deal damage if DV is 10 or greater, also inflict weak. More damage would be nice to have. And then we continue. And then we continue. We can choose combat, event, or shop. I don't know what's happening with events, so let's look at one. If you choose to grow, you must prove your worth. Chosen dice gains growth body. Gain 2 max health at the end of each combat. Like the whole thing? What happened? Can we like replace? I guess that's the body, not the rune. The die base is 2 health every combat. Okay. This is real interesting. So for this one, I want to make like whenever a spell using this rune gains barrier, gain 1 fortitude. I want to put that on the 1. And I want to put a 6 on... I guess you're going to be the high roller. So let's start buffing you even more. That seems good. You could also save things as well, but I like what we have currently. I don't want to save my faces, I want to use them. Inflict 2 weak and 2 vulnerable, so it's just many bones. DV is 1, gain 5 grounded. At the beginning of your turn, gain barrier equal to. All faces without runes on dice used to cast a spell. Gain toughness. Oh, so you buff the whole dice. Or the whole die. I get it. Okay. Tom, welcome. Bones! Walking bones? He's got bones over here. Okay, right now, I just want to put up some block. Because that was a bad roll for what we wanted. But they are going to get stronger over time, so we got to work on them soon. But this is a nice one. Roll this nice thing. All faces without runes. So I think you're doing 9. You don't have any runes. I can weaken everyone. I think I just want to put up some block. Because we're going to start rolling block automatically now that we've upgraded that 1 die. Yes, we picked up some block. Okay. Then they're starting to scale. That is a problem. If we make them weak. Oh, it's not a countdown. Right. Well, we should be hitting you at some point. I do need to like put up some block though, but at some point we're gonna work. You know what this is? This is the caw fight, isn't it? Caw-caw! Caw-caw! Caw! Caw-caw! We gotta hit these sons of guns. There we go. Knock out 1 skeleton. Wish we had time to undergrowth. We should have done that earlier. I understand what's going on now. I just want block. I want more block. I want more block. Look, I know we're taking damage, okay? It's the caw fight. I understand that now. We gotta work on them. Okay, I can kill you next turn if I have to. And we've started to automatically generate some block. Gain block. We're not going to take any more damage here, I don't think. Okay, I mean, we're starting to figure it out. It's a very interesting game. I like the multitude of different elements here. I don't know why, but I like the idea of dice face manipulation. There's something satisfying about that sometimes. We want to hit you. Gain some block. That's enough. So then I will... Can I just put the... I can't put that there for next turn, unfortunately. Let's just hit you because I could have just killed you on this turn, I think. Doesn't matter. Not taking any damage. Clonk, clonk, clonk. Okay. Oh, right. Two health. Thank you. We can get a 1, a 3, or a 3. I'll take a 1. You're either going to want high or you're going to want low. When you roll, deal 5 damage to each enemy. Permanently removes. Spells gaining barrier using this gain an additional 5. Deal... I mean, passively doing damage seems nice. We can get... we already have this one, or we can get... All faces without runes on dice used to cast a spell gain spiked rune. Let's take that. Yes, I know. I'm going to get rid of normal attack, because this one is better. It does more damage, and it can inflict weakness. Everything else is fine. Continue. Combat, event, or rest. If we can't upgrade, I'll go event, because we could upgrade here. Gain 6 grounded rune. When you cast a spell using this rune, gain 3 ground. We get 6 of them for 7 temporary health or max health? Temporary health? That's real interesting. What? Let's do an elite fight, because I'm invested. Hex Beast. Okay. So we gain block just by using that. So... You're gonna be my grounded die. You are gonna be a bit of a blocker die. And you're a high roller / damage die. When you roll this face, deal damage to each enemy. Might as well put it on something, right? Okay. Events seem really good. Yeah, because the more you can manipulate, the better. Make 3 ethereal dice, self-inflict 1 weak to the player. So we get temporary... You're probably gonna break my dice. You're also doing a lot of damage. So how do we how do we want to do this? I think we rolled a 9. So I can immediately just toss that here, and then you guys give me block. We take a little damage. Then you are going to curse 2 of my die, which is not that problematic, honestly. What we will do is, with one of the ones that we created, well, I'll make you give me a bunch of block. I'll have the other one give me a bunch of damage. We'll make another free die. We're currently gaining 6 block passively. I don't need that pop-up to happen every time. Like, I get it. Just make it purple and be over here. So 19, and you're gonna debuff me. I can't believe we didn't get what we wanted out of these. That's very funny, but whatever, we'll take 2. I don't even know how you debuffed me. Did you even do anything? So toughness seems nice. Give me some block. We have enough block. Let's start hitting you now. And you have nothing on your faces. Why don't you just get spikes so we can do a little bit more damage? I like this. Thunk, thunk, thunk. We've gained 19 passive block and we did like 10 passive damage there. The buffs you can get are pretty absurd. That was weird. Look a little bit funky. You're not doing anything currently, so I'll just give myself some more passive block. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Don't have to tell me every time. Okay. Victory! Die face, die runes, dice bodies. Ah, so we can get vitality. At the end of combat, permanently remove this body. If the dice was not used, gain 15 max health. So next combat, we could get max health. If we don't use it. Or Void Steel, the dice cannot be destroyed. I mean, max health once is kind of nice. I don't know why we would care about it being destroyed, so let's go for the max health one. We can't play it for one combat. I'll take 2 random. Spells with repeat cast using this rune repeat 2 additional times. Recycle, it's gold. When a spell is cast or a spell's countdown is reduced, re-roll this dice and then remove the rune. Spells with repeat... spells with repeat cast... Repeat to... Like, they just get cast multiple times? That seems stupidly amazing. Recycle is nice because you can re-roll once. But repeat just seems like stupidly good. If the sandstorm has sandstorm? At the end of the turn, deal 5 damage to each enemy unit. Oh, if the sandstorm has begun, deal 7 damage, otherwise begin sandstorm. 1 weak and 1 vulnerable on each end. Oh, but it's a countdown. We have to take it. And then... honestly, dump Spike for this one. Yeah, I like that. Okay, event. Always events. They're so good. Swap your current unit ability with Spirit's Protection. Gain 1 impenetrable for 9. Cannot take damage this turn. Meh. I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's do another elite fight. Why not? This seemed good. Punch Warlock. I like it. What can I say? We have... drag bodies. Oh, you don't make another dice. You just... or you don't make another die. You just replace the body of the one that you have. So we can't use this one next combat, but then we'll gain 15 health if we don't use it. I understand. Maybe we just won't use it now. We can hold on to it. I have 2 1s and a 4. Well, you're a block value. I wouldn't mind you having more 1s. And then repeat. You're for like doing damage. Repeating on a 6 is nice. Sure. So then I have the opportunity to make something vitality, but then I won't be able to use it for the combat, which I would like to. Although you're not that important. Maybe we, no, but I don't want to replace you. Okay, I understand. We'll hold on to it. If we can get a 4th die, I'd be pretty happy with that. Who knows what you're gonna doing? Intention unknown will not damage. So... gain grounded. You're gonna be grounded. You're gonna gain toughness. And we're gonna gain 1 die for the next combat. We're gonna buff a little bit. Ignored. Arrogance. Inflict 5 weak on this enemy. Maybe we have, if we punch him, he starts doing damage to us, but right now he's not doing anything, so I'm happy. This is 6. This is a 4. Gained barrier. You're a 4. You don't have anything on it. Get block. Get block. Get me another die next combat. You're charging up your punch. Oh, you're gonna Falcon Punch, I see. Attacking for 20. Dude, that's like, I already have 18 block. Who cares if you attack for freaking 20? It don't matter. So I just want to hit you. So I will. And then what do we do with this 4? I guess we can just put you there. Oh, but, well, I guess I can get another one. I don't know why this thing had more charges than it had in the past. You're gonna hit for 14. I already have enough block, so I don't really care. Oh, but you have repeat. Can we repeat Undergrowth? I have to try. 1. No, it's gone. I was hoping we could go infinite on that, but well, we won't. This would have been a great fight, by the way, for the vitality, but that's okay. Let's hit you. Let's hit you. You're not doing any damage because you're a punch warlock, but you just can't. You can't do any damage to me. I can hit you like for 45 with repeat if that's how it works. I'll take a 9. Recycle. Reroll. Energy. Spells using this rune don't use charge. So we can cast things more often. Gain barrier. Give me 2 random. Heal 5 at the end of combat. Whenever this dice is rolled, randomize its faces. Oh, so pure chaos. Could be fun, though. Again. Pick a new dice for the rest of the combat and discard it. Repeat 1. I mean, if we play wait. Oh, a minimum of 7. Okay, so it's not just a replacement for Undergrowth. I understand. I'm gonna dump attack. Hold on to this for a little bit. Okay. We will rest. Restore health or get a free chest event. Get a free chest event. For 50 gold? Or a minimum of 2 and a minimum of 7, we can pick it. Or is this, we get gold or we get one of each face? Let's just attempt to open. That's not gonna work. So I can get gold, but I can't get the better value. Okay. Oh, you could do both. You could do, I don't have the ability to do both. If I could manipulate my die at the end of combat, that would be better because I want to. I want to put the 9 on something. Special event. Locked. Take the crown of a dead beauty. Required for true victory, available in the full game. Interesting. Okay, so let's gain 4 runes. Do the boss fight. Modify. So I want you to just become stupid. Spells using this rune deal more damage. Whenever a spell using this rune inflicts a debuff, inflict more. Gain might, remove. Deal 5 damage. When it gives a buff, give 1 more stack. When you roll this, gain barrier. Well, we can put that on anything we want anyways. Oh, we also have this. Randomize. Which now that I think about it, I don't want because I love this. And I don't want to use this because I want to use everything else that I have. So I guess we won't. But we should put things on things. So for instance, you're going to be used for a lot. Okay, do more damage. Inflict more debuffs. And do block on a 4, because why not? There you go. And then for you, I'm just gonna put everything in here. I don't know what I'm doing. The replicator. I replicate my own. You also start at the very end of the carpet. I sense a problem here. The enemy will not attack a minimum of 7. You're gonna attack for 8 and debuff me. Let us get grounded. We already have 5 block. I will get some more block. And then we get fortitude. And then for the 4, you could just charge undergrowth, I suppose. We are vulnerable. That's not that bad. You're gonna hit for 21. That's also really not that bad. I could stun you, but I could also just put up a decent chunk of change of block. I could weaken you. Oh, what does this one do? Inflict more debuffs. That's exactly what I was hoping for. And then just gain some block. Not a very... As soon as we get high value rolls, we're gonna undergrowth. It just takes a minute. Star! A unique special move. Well, this is exactly what we wanted out of this, I think. Time. Reduce all other countdowns. So now you have more debuffs. And then for you... These are like very bad rolls, but I guess I'll hit you for 22. I appreciate that it shows me the vulnerability damage. Ah, you made a copy. You're not really hitting me for that much, at least not yet. What is this? Deals more damage. This does nothing. This is grounded, this does nothing. You're not hitting me for that much. Let's make you stronger. So we get passive block from you now. Let's do damage. Do a lot of damage. I mean, you might be the real one, in which case I'm just gonna hit you really hard. Oh, I took some damage. I should have maybe handled that a little bit more differently. $22 damage. I mean, I can just kill you, so... I might as well just kill you. Now, if you're a copy, maybe you can't copy a copy. Don't copy that floppy. No, you're gonna copy yourself again. I mean, I get it. You do more damage, but... Oh, the damage number only just changed now. At the beginning of the turn, it still said 23. A little interesting. However... Oh, right, that's not how that works. Unblock damage gain might. So let's gain might. And then let us, because we have nothing else really to do, just put you here. This maybe is the turn where we want to stun you, but now you're just a copy of a copy. Let's do... I mean, we have 22 block, so I guess I'm just gonna hit you a whole bunch. Dun 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 dun. Shunk, shunk. Repeat. Repeat more times, but I think it's up to the maybe charge limit. But I'm pretty certain if I just do this, it'll kill you, right? Or come real close? Maybe I don't understand repeat, because it's not repeating. Maybe repeat means I can use it more, but it's not actually like repeating the spell. The spell's not gaining repeat. Let's weaken everyone. 26 damage, gain some block, and get a new die. Die, die, die. I gotta read that one more. What is this? Spells with repeat cast using this rune. Repeat 2 additional times. Yeah, on paper, it should mean it attacks 3 times in a row, which is unbelievably strong, but also that is what it says. I'm not trying to be that guy or anything, but it is what it says. Oh, you're gonna make copies. Whatever. You're gonna copy with 10 HP. What do I care? Shrunk, shrunk. I can't believe we didn't do any damage off of that. Like, the first fights in this game were the hardest ones, because I was trying to figure out what was going on, and we didn't have any upgrades. Gain 10 barrier if you discard this dice from your pool at the end of the turn. So don't play it to gain 10 block. Whenever this dice is used to cast a spell with repeat, repeat 1 more time. What? Don't play it to gain 180 gold. I mean, I'll take the repeat and see if I can't make that work. I'll take 3 randoms. I was kind of hoping for higher. I'll take repeat because I want to try to work that into the build. 1 other random spell gains repeat 1 until the end of combat. Cleave the mountain, deal 100 damage, 55. I mean, we could fit that in because we have endless on 1, but that would take far too long to actually play. 1 other random spell gains repeat. The spell effects happen in additional time. I mean, I want to make it work. I just don't understand how it works. I also really like what we currently have, so maybe I'll so this one has repeat. Repeat 1. Number of times a spell can be cast. Repeat. The effect it doesn't say it casts it, it says the effect happens in additional time. I don't understand. But why don't we just like put this in and we'll I don't think we need this. This one's fine. End turn. Should have taken the other one though. Now I've immediately regretted it. But I don't understand repeat. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. All right, you. No. You. On. You. You're going to be like the time die and the repeat die. Then we have Vitality, which we could put on just like this for now. Try to get more max health. And then Erratic, I still don't... I'll put it on this when we're done with the next combat. So Repeat. Deal more damage. Reduce countdown on others. Repeat this one. And you're here to roll ones. So there you go. And you're here just to have random stuff on you. Okay, that's good enough for now. And let's see if we can figure out how Repeat works. You have Luck, which means when we roll a 1, you get stronger. And you get stronger as well. Okay. You roll dice, inflict 1 weak on this enemy. For an even, reset minor absorb back down to 5. Okay, well, this one we don't want to play. So let's gain block and grounded. Let's... When it gives a buff, give 1 more. Gain block. So we had enough. We have 18 damage coming in. Maybe we'll take 3. And then for this, we can... I don't even have the thing that gives me repeat. I'm a dummy. Put this on you. Enter. Okay, I understand now. Minor mistakes are made. You have to die, though. You get stronger every time I do anything. Oh, that's the problem. Well, we're going to put the 3 here. Well, we need to put the 5 here. Okay, now we're only taking 10, and we pretty much have that amount of block. The 3 gives us a new die, and the 4 can... We keep rolling 4. Maybe we can work here as well. And I don't want to play that. Clonk, clonk, clank, clonk, clank, clank, clonk, clank. I wish I had spikes at this point. 4 times 5. You're getting stronger. Does more damage. And we can inflict weak at the same time. And you're a 1. Whenever a spell using this rune gains barrier, gain fortitude. And then we can hit you with weakness. We're gonna take 4, I think that's fine. We're doing this all for the maximum health anyways. You are gonna debuff me though. With weakness and vulnerability. Means this turn might suck a little bit. But I could probably kill you. Okay, you get out of here. I wish I could put the die anywhere. Good thing you don't have a dice that's mostly 1s. Yeah, that one specifically is going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, inflict. Then we are going to kill you. Now we're taking 0 damage. Let's cast you. Blah, blah, blah. I did make you stronger. We're doing 7 damage. That's not that problematic. Spells with repeat cast using the... Spells with repeat? I see. This doesn't make something repeat. This just makes things with repeat more. That is the problem there. That's what I was misunderstanding. So what we want to do... is we want to get that other piece of equipment that gives repeat, then we can start repeating things. Okay, that's interesting. I'm just gonna kill you. Okay, 88. I want to see it. 105. Gain 2 barrier, gain 1 grounded. Barrier every turn is nice, and we want countdowns. If DV is 4 or greater, gain 4 might, otherwise gain 4 fortitude. Destroy dice. Ah, so if you had dice that cannot be destroyed, then you could gain stats permanently. But we'll gain barrier and grounding, because I would like to work into this. One other spell gains repeat 1 until the end of combat. You can cast it once per turn and twice per combat. Yeah. Although, it's random, which I'm not a big fan of. Now that I understand it, I don't like the random. When you re-roll, enemies lose all barrier. Spells dealing damage deal 5 more. Gain more barrier if used to gain barrier. Let's do the... I tend to prefer the block, especially early. I don't know. 4? Let's go to a shop. We have a lot of gold. We haven't interacted with the shop mechanics yet. So, deals 15 damage, repeat 0. If DV is 11 or greater, this spell gains repeat 1. But because it's repeat, we can repeat it anyways. Topple the spire. Get out of here with that. The sandstorm has begun. Deal 7 damage to target enemies, otherwise begin it. Deal damage to a random enemy. It has to have a rune. 1 for a random rune, 1 for 13? Dude, that seems really good. It's random, but deal 7 damage, repeat equal to the number of enemies 0. So again, this is a repeat, so we could use this to repeat. Anything in a minimum 6. So there's another repeat, which I want. Erratic Aqua Gem. If you use it in a unit if you use it in a unit ability, make an ethereal. That seems real nice. Stop saying repeat in there. Heal 20, gain 10. Add an additional spell slot. Yes. Add an additional spell slot to reserve or 1 to the rest of the run. Permanently gain a new die. Permanent might. Okay, so give me a spell slot and die, and I wish I had enough for repeat, but I don't. But still, those are really good upgrades. Good lord. I wonder what happens if we use time to activate this. Would it still count as all conditions being true? I can't even afford it. Don't even think about it. Don't even, just get out of here. Spells cast gain 3. Spells cast using this rune gain 3 additional DV for spell effects that count DV. Okay. Get that much health, permanently removes rune on activation. I don't understand the permanent. It must not be permanent for the rest of the run. You would be buying this for 1 heal, when you could just buy this for a little bit more for a heal now that also gives you more max health. It doesn't seem to make that much sense. Or maybe, but I might just be misunderstanding it. Gain 4 vampire runes. Whenever this dice is rolled in combat, lose 2 health. When this body is changed during dice modification, the player loses 7 max health. Okay, I mean, I understand. I don't think we need it. It's the Spire event with the vampires. Take a Fountain's Blessing. Restore consumed spells. Nah. Okay. So, oh, hammer, shield, man catcher, and a mace. I see. So we want... You know what? Have fun. And then... You're for low value, you're for whatever. Let's make you very mid-tier. You only roll 4s or 5s. And then when this is used for DV, gain additional DV for DV purposes. I want you to be entirely time or repeat. I think that would be awesome. Ideally, it would be 2 separate die, but you know, whatever. Well, you're missing things, right? So sure, you take this and then you take this. So you're set. I can put you into something. Gotcha. Spell select. Put you there. Gain 2 berry, gain 1 grounded. Gain berry, make a toughness rune. I mean, we can always do that in order to gain block. We don't really need barrier anymore, but I still like what we've got here pretty much. That's good for now. Five damage to each enemy. Okay, hold on. I'm thinking. Can't take damage. Deals double damage. Can't receive debuffs. Cannot activate unit ability. So I need to really murder your things. This is time. So we want to use this to reduce countdown. So we're going to start there immediately. Excellent. I can definitely kill one of you now. So the hammer would be a good one to stop. That way you don't do double damage. You're also a 7? When it inflicts a debuff, inflict more debuffs. Here's what I want to do. 7 equals 7. Oh, but I can't cast it once per turn. Also, you're not timeless. Okay. Well, I should still kill something. So that'll be... this. And then, why not just, like, murder another thing on the board? The man catcher means you can't be debuffed, and the shield is gonna put up block for you. You're gonna debuff me. You know what? I think we take out the shield. We take... Oh, you buffed him first? I understand they're going left to right, but you should only manipulate enemy damages at the end of turn. I didn't know that was gonna happen. That's a lot of damage coming in. Okay. Fortitude. When a spell using this rune gains barrier, gain 1 fortitude. I'm frail, vulnerable, and weak. Frail 50% less barrier is very silly. That is a lot of reduction. But we can still do a decent amount. And then we can do... What is this one? This one gains 1 might. This one gains barriers. We actually want to do it like this. Well, I'm not going to be gaining barrier. I'm just going to weaken you. We take 4. That's not too bad. All right, you're not really the master of anything. Kill another random enemy. Shatter. Countdown 7. That would have been nice. Okay, spells with repeat. Still don't have anything with repeat. Look, one day we will get something with repeat. Kill another random enemy. Unfortunately, it doesn't kill yourself, which is what I would prefer it to do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do this. And then you're doing 12. You're already weak. I guess I could just hit you still. So we're missing the bigger blocks that we could get previously. I don't know how I blocked it all. Oh, maybe you were doing 9 and not 12. Maybe I just miscounted. We have way more than enough block. We're gonna hit you. We're gonna hit you. We do a ton of damage when we hit you. I was thinking we would need like the spiked rune effect to hit all of the enemies equally as we progress through the fight, but instead I just iced them all early because it seemed like the best thing to do. Why stall? A spell? A body. Gain 10 block if you don't use it. Gain 180 gold if you don't use it. Give me the... Give me the... Greed. And then I will take randoms. 2 1s is honestly kind of perfect. Time. Time is another one that I also really wanted. 3 times more like... This face is 3 times more likely to be rolled. Interesting. Well, I'll take time. Gain 5 might, lose 5 might. Gain 2 parry, gain 1 gravity. No. Although, with enough time... Might as well hold it. But I kind of like this a little bit better for now. We're still building into our time repeat deck. The Writhing Mass. If I get the opportunity to duplicate, that would be perfect for this. So you do more damage. Your countdown for other things. I think I'm going to just replace you. We got a new body. There you go. We have more 1s. There you go. We have a die full of 1s and a die full of anything above 4, including 9. That seems acceptable. Okay. Google Watercat, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? What's going on? Buff, debuff, 30 block, countdown 60. Kill this enemy, inflict 2 weak on the player. I mean, that's not that bad. Here's what we'll do to start with. We'll, You are time. When this dice is reduced to the count, reduce all of the countdowns on all other spells. So give me... You. You. Should have used it here, because it would have reduced the countdown here and then also reduced the countdowns down there. Good point. Get that going. This is going to be one where it's going to take a few turns to be done. We are weak. You're hitting for not that much, let's be honest. Gain more DV for spell effects that count DV. Shell. Gain more barrier when you gain barrier. You're also just going to gain barrier. So start there. Why don't you take a... Let's do this. And then this. Now you're doing 12, and so we have enough blocks so we can make you do damage. And you can work on more undergrowth so we can get more dice. The only thing I want are dice. Oh, that's the one that I really wanted to roll, though. When you get 3 slime toxin, remove all slime toxin and cause 1 random dice to be cursed. That's not that bad. Fortitude. When you gain barrier, gain fortitude. All right. Play you. There we go. Now we're out of bonus dice we can gather, so I'm just gonna hit you a bit. Although maybe I should just focus on getting to countdown 60, but I can probably do more damage faster with these. Ashen Rand says, my neighbor was drunk and broke her key in her door. Oh no, it seems like not great. Oh, you are getting very strong though. Okay. We need to maybe work on that. Let's put you here. You are doing 30 damage, which is not going to be 30. It's going to be 18. I think I'm just going to work on that. Like, countdown 60 is not that much. I see every multi-hit, though, you start... I see. It's not unblocked damage. It is every time you hit, and you're hitting more and more and more frequently. Although, maybe with... I should hit you. I should just hit you. Gain 1 hexproof. When this unit is debuffed, remove 1 hexproof and negate the debuff. You know, I can appreciate that. When it inflicts a debuff, inflict more. Did I just play my money? No, it's cursed. Okay, perfect. Yeah, hitting you is definitely the way to go. What do we do on this turn? There's nothing really to do, except just charge that a little bit. I do have 8. Hidden? Oh, it just gets them off the screen in case maybe there's too many. You are hitting for 24. I can do 1, 2, 3. I can't quite kill you, but I don't need to, because I can easily block for 24. That's not 24. 4 times 8 is 32, you dummy. Okay, yeah, you're starting to become a bit of a jerk. The heck is this? Do more damage. Excuse me? You have 1 HP? I hope I haven't been accidentally rolling my money. I need that money. Did you, like, gain a bunch of block or something when I was looking away? Drop. This dice face doubles countdown reduction. That's kind of handy. Please die already. Thank you. I thought you were gonna, like, slime split. That's not how that worked. But thank you for my money. When you change the value of a dice face during dice modification, randomize that face's rune. Okay. If the sandstorm has begun, inflict buffeted. Gain oasis. When this unit takes damage from the sandstorm, inflict 1 weak. At the end of the turn, deal 5 damage to each enemy unit. I mean, I don't quite understand that, but I don't need 2 of these. Well, maybe I do, if we're gonna be going block countdown build eventually. You know what? I'm gonna chill on you. More repeat. Okay, we're going full repeat build. But I do need more repeat equipment. 10 random dice runes or 2 random dice bodies. 5, 10. I have enough. Do I want bodies or 10? 2 bodies or 10 runes? I have a desire for bodies right now. But runes, if they're repeat, could be kind of nice. But let's go for the bodies. Okay, I don't know what it is, but we'll, you know, check it out in a minute. 5 random runes, 4 random runes. We need 2 odds and an even. That seemed very easy. I appreciate the easiness of that. It's gonna be a while until we can actually upgrade anything. For 15 health, we get the bloody pillow of suitcases, we get more bodies, sure, just put it in the deck, put it in the deck, put it all in the deck. The demon of misfortune. Okay, what do we have? We have 2 time and 1 repeat. I mean, you can be time. We're way more likely to draw time now than repeat. Maybe we can focus another die getting repeat. Cannot be destroyed. Permanently gain health, permanently gain gold. Deal 10 damage to each enemy if you discard it at the end of turn. You know? Maybe put it on this one, so after we gain grounded, if we roll a 1, we can just discard it. I mean, it's the same value 6 times in a row. I kind of like that. And then when you modify a face, I don't have any way of modifying faces. And what do we have here? Blessed. Spells using this rune don't use consume. Interesting. The dice face to the right is 3 times more likely to be rolled. Okay. So that would be a good repeat one. Spells dealing damage using this rune deal an additional 5 damage. Gain more block, gain more barrier. Okay, so I kind of like Fortitude, buffs give you more stacks. Might, shell, perception. DV for spell effects that count DV. Hold on a second. Well, I didn't get that equipment, did I? Still, we have a lot of time. What if we remove repeat, we take time, and then we start stacking buffs like every turn? Like, countdown, 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 countdown. And then we just do damage with spiked runes on bonus dice. That seems fine, right? Like, countdown. Yeah, yeah. I kind of like that idea. This will be the countdown build, but then if we modify, because we're not repeating, right? So what if we modify this and we say, you're much more likely to roll that. So we get lots of time, hopefully. Spells using this room don't use consume. Deal 50% more damage. Fatal damage, gain max health and gets removed. Sure, I can put that on like anything. You're a 4 and a 5. Additional 5 damage. Okay, so for this one, we're just gonna... It's gonna make you not destroyable, and we're gonna give you a bunch of buffs. Deal more damage. If you kill, I get health. Do more damage. Don't consume. Get more block and get some block. There you go. You're just a bunch of random stuff. Okay. And then it seems fine. Let's see how this works. You have cannot take damage. You prevent a debuff. Deal 10 damage to the player. Destroy dice. Demon's deal. Well, I mean, I could just do this. It'll do 10 damage to me, but why do I want to do it? Seems like there's something to this, right? Like, I need to do your deal in order to prevent your nonsense. Okay, so we have time. So we're going to time Undergrowth. We're going to inflict weakness and vulnerability and gain 2 grounded, which is block every turn. And then we're going to get more block every turn. And then we're going to don't use consume. Oh, all right, it's still charging. Instead, we will... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We could put it here. Ah! So if we put up enough block, we can destroy these because they're cursed. Cursed 2s. You're going to do 34 damage. That's a lot of damage. So let's start working on debuffing you again. And then... Now the 1s are way less effective now, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Imagine that. So let's gain more block. Let's gain more block. Gain more block. When this dice is discarded, deal 10 damage. We might as well destroy it. We're gonna lose Fortitude and Might, but I don't think that matters as much. Well, it says when it's discarded. We can still use it, right? Oh, no, that still counts as being discarded, I guess. Does this still count as being discarded? Yep. I understand now. Okay. Oh! I can't get these back. I can't get your ability back at all. Oh, that's more problematic than I would have thought. However, I can still do damage and gain block passively, so it's not that bad. play that one last. Spells using this turn deal more damage. No, we want to charge... Well, you're only doing 27. $24. 25. 26. And then... Whenever a spell using this rune gives a buff, gain one more. So gain more grounded. We'll take one, but then we can spike up a couple of these. Not on this turn, never mind. In that case, we'll just stack this up. Okay. So we gain 30 block per turn and we do damage passively just by drawing, but I wish I could get rid of these because we are losing stats permanently over the entire fight. I don't like that because you could just mathematically get to a point where you can't win, which is not very elegant. But at the very least, I think it'll still work with this. No, it probably won't. I don't need to weaken you anymore, I just need to hit you. So let's start hitting you. When it's fatal, gain 5 max health. We can wait on that one. It gets discarded even when I play it. So you want a lot of spells that do flat damage. Right, can't use that. Can still use this. Gain grounded. You are repeater. Immortal. Fortitude. Gain 1 fortitude when you gain barrier with this. Okay. I hope that worked. It didn't work because we gained 0. Fair enough. Fair enough. I get it. I understand. And then we'll cast this. And then we'll cast this. What's this game called? Seems similar to Spell Rogue, says the Nor. It is. It is very much similar. You are correct. You're in for 44. 33. When it gains barrier, gain 1 more. We don't gain barrier anymore. But we can gain more with this. We can gain 3. We don't need it, but we could. So luckily we had like one big heavy hitting damage spell because we're actually able to like use it. And this it effectively worked. We gained extra die while also charging up the barrier and the grounded and the weakness and the vulnerability for free. And now we just kind of do damage passively. We can increase that really by just doing this and then this. You know what? We could do this too. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, because it... Right, once per turn. I do forget about that. Repeat. Look, I'm just gonna hit you. I'm just gonna hit you again. I don't like it. Wait, how did we... At some point, I must have been able to discard a die without triggering the debuff from it. I don't know how. That's strange. Get a new one. Get a body. Whenever this dice is used to reduce a cooldown, it should be die. I'm just reading it literally. Whenever this die is used to reduce a cooldown, that countdown is reduced by an additional 5. Hold on. What are you right now? When it's used to cast repeat. This is exactly what we want for that. Even though we already like reduce them like as much as we need them to, that's exactly what we want. Blessed, don't use consume, give me random. Deal 100 damage, yes. Gain DV 0, grounded, repeat 1. So you need a 1 and a 0, a 1, or a 2. But you gain a lot of grounded and it does have repeat. I don't think we care. Give me Cleave the Mountain. This is what we want. This is our end game. And it's only 55, like it's not that bad. Enemies at this point are gonna have a lot of health. I think we maybe, get rid of Rush, of Thorns, keep everything else. We have a backup plan in case these don't work. But our entire run right now is that. Okay, I like it. I mean, okay, I've been playing the game and I've been, let's playing for a while, but it's a fun game. I like the manipulation. These are 3 elites. Let's do it. So we want you to actually be Gravity. We're not repeating anything. I don't really want to greed this fight, but we probably could. We almost certainly can. Give me the greed. And we have a few more face manipulations to make. You know what we need to do with the greed? We need to have that on a die that's like every time you roll it, you just gain block passively. Then it still does something. Long demo. Yeah, it is a long demo. I'm imagining there's going to be more equipment, more characters, and stuff like that later on. Demos where you have to think typically have more time compared to an action one. True, but like the demo that we just played, the I can't even remember the name of it, but that one was basically just like one level of a 10-minute shooter roguelite, except it's melee based, and then that was it. I mean, everything has a face. So I think we just chill. We have 1, 4, and 6. Let's start upgrading. We want high value rolls. I'm gonna keep the 1 because, we might still need it at some point, but everything else, I think this is what we want. Well, actually, if we have the 1, maybe we should still equip Barrier. I don't think we need Cleave the Mountain. It's a fun one. I think it's just too slow. Hell, let's do it. It's a good opportunity to use 1s. Gain a bunch of block. Wait until we deal 100 damage per enemy. I'll do it. Whenever a player casts a spell, this unit gains 1 might. Hexbreaker, Bloat. Unit takes twice as much damage. Arrogance, inflict 5 weak. Make 3 ethereal dice. Self-inflict 1 weak on the player. Right, you do something very annoying, but I forgot what it was. But with Countdown, we can reduce more countdown. So playing it here will reduce the countdown of our spells as well. This isn't time. Oh, it's repeat. It's the 1, well, it's not the 1 I don't want, but it's one of the 2 that I don't want. Okay, so we should use it for like undergrowth. What is this? When you roll this dice face, enemies lose all barrier. What do I care? You go there. You go there. Gaining barrier gains an additional 5. Spells using this rune deal more damage. Now we're gonna power up undergrowth. gain more grounded, take some damage. I made a few mistakes on this turn. Also, my spells are powering up you, which I forgot about, but that's fine. Assuming we land time, that's what we want. We want to roll time. Yes, yes, this is good. What is this? Make 3 ethereals. Is that time? That is time. Okay, you are hitting really hard. Every time I play any spell, you become just stronger, huh? That's what's going on here. You're gonna hit for 18 currently on this turn. That's a bit rude. So I tell you what, we're gonna work on Cleave the Mountain. We're gonna kill you as soon as we can, because you suck. We're only losing 9. Oh, right, you curse everything. And you're gonna start punching, too. That's 60, that's a lot of damage, brother. I'm gonna do it. Spirit. When it gives a buff, gives more stacks. Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do. Punch you. You are incredibly annoying. Everyone else, chill. You gain more barrier. You gain barrier. You gain barrier, you gain grounded. Good. Next up is Hex Beast. Punch Warlock is not that bad. The dude in the middle sucks. He's the worst. Repeat is what we have there, unfortunately. Gain 1 hexproof, so we negate debuffs. It'll negate his ability to curse my values. Okay, put a 5 here. Weaken them all. Not a very good opportunity for a 1. You're doing 25, huh? There we go. Let's start working on the cleave. Every like 2 or 3 turns we can play the cleave. That's not that bad. It is dependent on us having the overgrowth out, but that's what the time is for. Now they're all debuffed to hell. I can, I think, stop you from cursing me. And now you're next. You're next, brother. Okay, I mean, we kind of have a build here. It's very strange. Yeah, the Nor God Eater, God Absorber, whatever it was called. Whatever it was called. What is this? Fatal? Gain 5 max health. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. We're just gonna power it up temporarily. And we're doing this gaining $180. 180 money, which is worth it because if you can start stockpiling cash, then you can get more just dice, more maximum dice. Inflict 1 weak and 1 vulnerable, already have it. All faces without get toughness rune, don't need it. I'll take a 6. I'll take a chance, and we don't need these, but I mean, a second opportunity to inflict weaken vulnerability is not necessary. We just don't need it. Okay. I'd like to go to a shop. If anything, a shop would be real nice. Lose health, permanently destroy a chosen dice. Why? Permanently destroy chosen dice. I'm not going to do it. There's probably something here like you get 2 dice later, or maybe you get the pieces back and you can just build something else. I don't know, but I'm not going to risk that. So time, here's what I'm going to do. You get a 6. Oh, I set this up incorrectly. I understand now. I want this to be more likely to be rolled. I want this to be more likely to be rolled. That's what you want to do. Okay. So we have repeat available. I have a 1. You know what? Let's get health on this one. And continue. The sacrifice. Can I hit you for 100? I'm gonna have to do it twice. Whenever this unit takes damage from a spell, deal damage to the player. Not from dice, though. Okay. Counts down by 1 at the end of this unit's turn. When this status reaches 0, the player loses all health. I have 5 turns to kill you. I can kill you if I cleave the mountain. But if I had to play it twice, you would probably be able to kill me. You're not really doing anything. So, we're gonna work on the cleave. We'll gain 5 block. Bound. I don't know what... I guess it's just... It doesn't mean anything necessarily. I mean, we're actually playing cleave on turn 2. And you know what we should do? We should have dice available that do more damage, because we can increase the amount of damage that we deal with this. Also, didn't you have something that should have dealt damage back to me? Maybe I can't hit you on turn 1 or something? I don't know. Gain 5 turn to sand. Whenever a spell is consumed, gain sandstorm intensity equal to turn to sand. So there's like a sandstorm build, which I'm not dealing with at all. Rest, which gives us a chest. I'll do that. I'll do that. I like chests. We've got a lot of things to roll. If I rolled a 9, I could get 200 gold. Instead, I need 3 evens. All right. Shop. 600 gold. Oh, these are... You can't buy any more of these. Okay, fair enough. I will get another spell slot. More time. Gain 1 retain. Barrier does not go away at the beginning of the turn. That might be nice with a bunch of grounded. For 1 other random spell gains repeat until the end of combat. I mean, we could take it now. Stone wall gained 25 barrier destroy. I do have something that cannot be destroyed, which is, I guess, why you would want to take something like this. So this is 4 4s and 2 5s. I could get this thing giving me 25 barrier every single turn. That seems real nice, honestly. Like, that seems incredible. You can't destroy me. The player is now exposed. Also takes damage from the storm. Blasting sands. So I think we want time. DV for the purposes of DV. We already have kinetic, don't we? No, we don't. We had kinetic. Did I put it on something? I didn't. So if we end up getting repeat, we can do repeat. But we're not a repeat build. We are a countdown build. So I think stalling something like stone wall would be really nice to have. Yes, acceptable. I will take... we could take these too. Might and fortitude. We don't need might, but fortitude would be nice. More block. Especially when we're gaining lots of little amounts of block. I want time. And I want... When you roll this, enemies lose all barrier. It's not that necessary. We don't have DV purposes. I think we're just going to take a 2, which is weird. But I think I want it. We could go for repeat, but... I wish I could manipulate my stuff here. Cleave, undergrowth, poison foliage, nurture, nurture, stone wall, spellcraft. One other spell gets repeat until the end of combat. I want that. I'm gonna get rid of barrier for that. Now we can repeat these things that we are reducing. Okay. Interesting. That's all of my money. It also seems like you want to really expend your cash at the store. Stores are very powerful because as you manipulate your dice, you are gaining significant amounts of power. This is less Slay the Spire upgrading and more Monster Train upgrading. Like, you are getting exponentially more powerful as you upgrade this stuff. The North this seems like a thinky game, me likey. Different, but thinky. But thinky, and I like it myself. So, we want... I could put time on this. But right now, we're almost always rolling time. Not quite, but we're very, very likely to roll anything time. So we could chance something else, like Perception Shell, Might, Spiked, Spirit, or Fortitude. Spiked, for instance, rolling and doing damage to all enemies is nice. Gaining Fortitude could be interesting. I don't think I need that, though. I think what I want is you to have another 4 and another 2. So now you're all evens. You've got a lot of random, like, effects, which I'm totally fine with. You know, Force. Spells using this rune deal 50% more damage. Well, you're always going to be in the blocker, right? What about this? Barrier. When you give buff, give more. Do damage. You know, we're going to have enough dice. Let's actually put... more likely to roll on... Sorry, what was I going to put it on? Oh, you have Force. It's got to be you. So Force, more likely to roll. And I'll make you a 6. Because the spell works on any even. 2, 4, 6, 8. Up to 8. Please close this. So now you are more likely to roll Force, which means you do more damage. So you're a Force die. I can randomize your runes just by playing things, so that's something that we can just do. Don't really need to do it right now, though. Everything else is fine. Oh, no, time. I wanted time. Excellent. Everything is 6 or higher. which means it's 11 or higher. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. Because now we might be able to get some more repeat going on. So I think you are going to start being repeat. So we're going to start turning this one into a repeat. Yes. 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 I like it. The Deathless One. Something tells me I'm going to kill him. I like it. I like this a lot. Cannot lose life. Remove immortality from this enemy. Countdown 99. Dude, this is like the perfect fight for me. Time? Thank you. You've given me all of the things that I need. We're going to put repeat on something. It put it on Stonewall. Well, that's fine, I guess. Everything else... DV. You're a 5, you're a 3, and you're just a 6. So we'll just count down. We're going to kill him probably... Well, we might kill him before we cleave the mountain. You're doing 20 damage and buffing. Okay, no problem. Nurture the Land is now repeated. So we'll gain 8 barrier and 2 grounded by dumping this here. Yeah, and the repeat is working now. We didn't roll repeat, so that's fine to do that. We're not taking any damage. All right, I like it. Again, this is like the perfect enemy for us. Not the sacrifice heart, but this guy. Absolutely. What is this? Whenever a spell using this rune damage deals unblocked damage, gain that much health. That's not going to work, unfortunately. Undergrowth is gone. We will... There's nothing else that we really need to worry about, so we're just going to dump it all here. And next turn, you're dead. Poor Deathless One. He got the short end of the stick on this one. Yeah. Gain barrier, destroy dice, repeat 3, repeat 3. So now we can see the repeat working. Deals more damage, and that's all we have. So what we need is, if we can get that 1, if we can change this so that it has don't consume, then we can start making this thing repeat infinitely as we go. But that might take some time. Vitality or stone. After the first time this dice is rolled, it will not roll a different face. Okay. So if you land on a 1, you get the 1 every time. If you roll a 6, you get the 6 every time. This seems perfect for those runes that are like triple chance of rolling this, because you're very likely to roll this, but if you fail, then you're screwed. You only get that every time. That's real funny. I don't know if we're ever going to use that, but it is funny. Gain barrier, repeat. Don't need it though. If DV is greater than 4, gain might, otherwise gain fortitude. Don't need it. We'll take randoms. We'll take randoms. Got another repeat, which I'm very happy for. Elite event shop rest. Elite. We can kill them all. Kill them all! Volatile being. That's a big foot. All right, so one of you was going to be repeat forever. That's you. When it gives a buff, give more. What do I... well... When it deals damage, gain might. We don't need might. Repeat that one. It gains barrier, gain 1 fortitude. Gain more barrier, do some damage. Put that there, and could probably roll you higher. You're fine. Like, you're set. Your repeat. We want, hell, what was it that we were trying to do? We want the ones to have not consumed. That's what it is, which is not something that we have. Okay, that's fine. We accept this. Spells are fine. I'm happy with what we have. Stun countdown 18, no problem. If there's other living units, this unit cannot take damage from spells, unit abilities, or status effects. So if you make units, this could be a problem. I'm not going to want to stun you immediately, but let's get the countdown. Also, I should have definitely done this first. When a spell is cast or a spell's countdown is reduced using this rune, re-roll the die. Okay, let's... work on the cleave. When a spell gives a buff, gives 1 more. I'll take grounded. Grounded 4. Times 2. We don't need to break this. Gains barrier, gains fortitude. And start working on cleaving the mountain. So we have a lot of block already. Exploding ether. Reduce the power of the explosion. Oh, so after they blow up, maybe I can hit him. So we just want to block a lot. Also, definitely just spellgraft first, you dummy. Doubles on weakness of vulnerability application. I accept this. This one will do more damage, which means we should play it. Give more barrier, repeat more. Let's see if we can cast this. Be 1 off. I don't know if we should do it now, like kill one of the exploders now. I guess why not? Then we can start working on the mountain again. It also got a kill, which I was not expecting. $40 damage. Sure, I'll put an odd in there. Well, you know what, let's, it doesn't matter which one we use, does it? Let's put an odd in here. And we'll start the countdown process. Right, we did stun him, and that's the only stun we get. I did forget about that. What do? You... Spells do more damage. Whatever, we're just gonna charge this up. Because you can't hurt me, and we're gonna be able to cast Cleave the Mountain again next turn, because the only thing this deck does is Cleave the Mountain. Like, the Infinite Monster Train run wasn't enough. You have a 50-round run here as well, says the Nor. Yeah, it's gonna be a one on the longer side, isn't it? But, I mean, so far I'm winning, so I don't care. Oh, he should have used does more damage, you fool. Let's start charging it up again. I mean, we can probably cast it next turn. Just don't cast more dudes. I think he also took damage. Wow, we rolled the 2. Gain more block, don't care. he's dead. I guess we were weak at some point. Deals 10 damage to each enemy if you discard it. Gain barrier if you discard it. If there's lots of weak enemies, we might want something like that. Come on, come on, give me more like 9s. Spells using this rune deal 50% more damage. When a spell is cast or a countdown is reduced, re-roll it. Gain more barrier, or random. I gotta go random. I regret everything. And these are not the type of things I'm looking for here. Did you ever play Circadian Dice Asks the Nord? No, I did not. Random uncommon spell or 7 random runes. I mean, I can get them both exactly. Oh, because it was a countdown. Well, now I can do it with time to spare. It's the same thing that we've already had. We don't need it. Continue. Continue. Special event. Right, we don't have any of that stuff. I'll gain a dice. A die. All right, and then we can modify one more before we go. I'll make you. I have a lot of bits. If only I had one more time, I could make this thing perfect. The perfect anti-time dice. No, we'll make you aggressive and triple more likely to be rolled. Okay. Well, what I really want, what I really, really want is I guess that does work. Like, it's just a high value. And then let's, honestly, I'm probably just gonna go. Like, I could fiddle with it more, but doesn't seem to be super necessary to do that. Everything here is a 6. I guess you are one that I want to improve upon still. I'd be... You know what? There you go. You get some random stuff. Don't use charge, but they do consume. Doubles reduction repeats. Doubles reduction. That seems nice. You know, I think we did good there. And you, let's just make you better. And anyone else need more improvements? I would say no. I think we're probably okay. We have very high values on this stuff. All right. The origin of sickness. Inoculate. Player gains max health, heals for max health, destroys. Well, that's not going to be a problem. You also were hexproof. You also cannot take any damage this turn. So let's see. Oh, wait, I can't not use charge on Spellgraft, so we just have to do this. Undergrowth repeating is very nice if we roll repeat. Oh, brother. That's solid. I like that. You want to just do this now? Let's just do this now. Just big heal. Big heal. He's charging up. Like, that's the repeat that I've been looking for this whole damn time. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get repeat to repeat. Consume and charge are different, which is unfortunate. You're gonna debuff me. I really want to repeat this. You know what? I'm still gonna cleave. It's the whole, like, point of the run. Spell scheme, this you get an additional 5 barrier. Yeah, it's fine. Hit him for 150. Keep charging the mountain, maybe put some in undergrowth so we can repeat this, ideally. Come on, roll it. Yes! It's not even the one that I made to do this, but it did it. Repeat 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, right. Repeat. I forgot. Oh, it's perfect. We are frail, and we have... Whenever a die is rolled, this unit loses 2 health. Oh, that should have been the thing that cures the sickness. I'm gonna lose so much HP off of this. Hopefully that goes away next turn. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to kill you very quickly, which we can do. Doubles countdown reduction, gets more block. This is gonna be a bit of a race. I wish I had known that that's what was gonna be happening here, because yeah, we take so much damage. Holy heck. God damn, my dude. Oh, but we removed our debuffs because we have the random die gave us aid. All right, perfect. So inflict vulnerability. Then, do we have a 3? Best we have is 4. 4? And then 6 does 50% more damage. Now we only need to do that one more time. So we'll start with this. Thank you for the extra repeat. Double reduction. I mean, I think I can cleave the mountain again. Good God, that's a strong spell. Is the game still going? What the hell? Heavy, toughness, vampire, immortal, give me random, time, oh my God, we're gonna make the perfect thing. Runes cannot be added or removed during combat. Isn't that really good? Because you can keep the things that give you permanent benefits and just keep them forever. That seems real good. Like gain grounded every time you use a 1. That seems real nice. But what were we don't really care about using that on any of these. Just give me greed. I like greed. Nope. It keeps going. This is the longest demo I've ever played. Is this going to be like a boss wave? Just like immediately done? The heck? Random rare spell. Oh, I only rolled 1, too. Random runes. Okay, well, we can probably do that one. We need 2 evens. I only have 2 evens, so you go there, you go there, everything else, you go there, you go there. I wish I could open up this one, but I can't. I can open the middle bit. Yep, this is it's the Slay the Spire Act 4. You get a campfire, which doesn't matter if you don't heal to full, unless you don't heal to full. We have a shop, which means this is the last time to use greed dice, so I shouldn't have taken it. When this is used in a unit ability, gain might and fortitude and remove the body. Cannot be destroyed. Any more countdown? There's another block. There's another spell graft. I mean, I could take a second one of those. We're probably gaining enough block at this point. In fact, I really like that idea. I wish I could manipulate everything in my deck from here because I don't want to have to leave to do it. Yeah, like Stonewall still block. So we want another spell graft in place of this one. Like, just dump this for now. We want... We have enough time on you. Yeah, because I can replace it. And I have time here. I have 4 more time. Okay. So we should be okay. Energy. Doesn't use charge. One of these doesn't use consume, right? Maybe you can't get something that doesn't remove consume. Maybe that's not something that exists in this game and I'm mistaken. I might be mistaken. That's also like totally fair. Aid has been nice. I can see aid. Aid and then put like triple likelihood on it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And then let's just take like we only have 31 gold. Let's take a 6. Boss combat. The Avatar of the is the name of the game. No, almost the name of the game. Okay. So perfect time constructed. We don't need 7 because we can always dump it into something else, but this is the perfect time dice. Time dice. I'm doing it now too. We could triple the likelihood of rolling aid and then make it a stone body. So if we roll it once, we roll it every time. But if we don't roll it at all, then it doesn't matter. we only roll the other faces. That's real funny. That's real funny. Hold on, your repeat. Do we have more repeat? We didn't get any more repeat. Really? Okay. You're aggressive. You're the one. The one. The one true die. You're my time die. Can I move you here? I can't. You're random. But I love the fact that you have that double lowering of effects. You are unlikely to ever be destroyed. And you do damage. I like that. I think you can take this. I want aid. Make it more likely to land. And then for the other faces, also do things. And then I can maybe not play you and get money out of you. I don't know. I could also put Stone Body on, but that's a bit of a risk, isn't it? Like, when you roll, lose all barrier. We can put that on here. It does something useful every time, even if we don't play it. This is 3 times more likely to be rolled. I wish there was a light side that does the opposite. Flicks a debuff, might, perception, spells using DV, recycle. which is reroll, and sharp just does more damage. I don't think I want the other runes. I think what I want is... Blessed one was no consume. Yeah, I don't have that one. This is real damn funny. What happens if you chance? Do they synergize together to try to get to aid? I really want to stone body this one because it's real damn funny. And just in case it rolls these, we'll put those on those for now. And then the other one that we would want is like... Three times more likely to be rolled. Inflicts a debuff, inflicts one more. Does damage, gives light. Recycle. When a spell is cast or a spell's countdown is reduced, using this rune reroll will not roll a different face. All right, that's fine. That's interesting. That's weird. I can dig weird. And then aggressive is not really doing too much else. Why don't we time this one up too? I know I'm going to get rid of a heavy, but time. Hold on, I have more values. Oh, time is stuck on the screen right now. Oh, it's stuck there forever. Oh, I've done things I regret doing now. There we go. So now you're good and you're timed. What is this one? Heavy. Time, get out of here. There we go. I still have one? I still have two? I think I bugged out the game and I got more time than I was supposed to have. That's real funny. So now I literally have 2 time dice. Time die. God, this game. I didn't intend for that to happen, but it happened. What can I say? Give more barrier. I don't have any repeat. I don't know. Reroll would be funny if it works. All right, this is a stupid build, but I love it, and I kind of like that the game allows me to do this. Let's continue. I think the spells were fine, or did I have to move? Oh no, I needed to move this one up still. There you go. Spellgraft. Everything is fine. Continue. Well, if we have that, maybe we want to have more ones. Like, you need to be even. We don't really have too many ones to use the doubling, but you know what? That's fine because it runs out after a while. This is okay. You have a big bar. Reduce exertion curse by 1. After they cast a spell, they take damage equal to exertion curse. Increase burden every time you cast a spell. When burden reaches 15, increase curse by 1 and end the player's turn. It's the goddamn Time Eater fight. I hate that. Every time you cast, it's also the heart fight. It's all the mechanics from Slay the Spire that I don't like. You're also hexproof and you can't take damage on turn 1. But if I roll, did I roll it? No, I rolled bear! Damn it, Aid. Aid would have been real nice. Oh no, exertion curse is you. So it wouldn't have even worked on me because it wouldn't remove the debuffs from him at all. Okay. Does he even have it? He does. He has 1 exertion curse, which means I can count down him immediately. Okay, so that's what we're going to start with. No, we're going to start with 1. Oh, baby. That's pretty much what we wanted to see there. Also, it's take damage, not loses health, right? Yeah, we can block it in that case, which makes this a lot less problematic than I thought it would be. We can repeat, which we'll do on Cleave the Mountain if we get there. For now, though, we need to... All right, I also need to pay attention to see if we can not use consumes or charge or whatever it is. We'll just start working you down. You know what's good about Cleave the Mountain here? Oh, you're doing damage. Oh, whatever. You know what's good about Cleave the Mountain here is that it doesn't really charge up his stuff. Okay, you've heavily cursed me, which is annoying. You're doing 48 damage? You piece of garbage. I really need to weaken you, but I don't think I'm going to be able to on this turn. What do we have there? Double drop. Deals more damage. He removes barrier every time we roll the 2. And time. Let's time you. You've been hexproofed, but I will still probably play this because we need to start debuffing you. We'll gain some block and gain some, almost gain some block. Take 12. That's actually not that bad. Now, 4 spells will buff him. We also did get repeat, which is real damn funny. But first, do it again. Whatever. So I think I'm just gonna start by repeating on your ass. But we should... Like, I know I can hide the dice, but just like move them down 10 pixels and then I can read his bar. I think we want to... poison him, or weaken him. He's hitting for 40 damn 8. And then we're gonna repeat. Repeat 5 at 150 damage. It's so close to killing you. Wait, it does kill you. Just one-tapped him. All right, that's a real powerful ability there. What, was that supposed to be a boss or something? You have proven your strength. However, you do not yet have the will to become one with the power of the soul. So you must try again. Oh, that's it? Run, recap, return to menu, more stats. More stats. Turns without blocking, 75. Player abilities activated, 8. Chest open, 8. Run, recap. Everything that we did, the deck that we had 8. You started with 3, so like that's a lot of power gain. Fun run, fun build, return to menu. That was a long run, but also a long demo. I appreciate them allowing you to play through the game to that endpoint to see how it develops over time. And I had a lot of fun with it. There's going to be a few characters in the game. We've unlocked quite a few... okay, the second page here. Quite a few of the pieces of equipment that you can find. Oh my god, there's gonna be this many bodies? Really? Lots of different runes. Kind of wish these were easier to remember what they were, because there are a lot of them, but, you know, this is something that you would just have to remember over time how they all work. We fought a bunch of the bosses, not all of them, of course, because, you know, I didn't think we would win a run immediately, but I like it. You know, it's merging a lot of different gameplay elements together. It's merging the equipment from Dicey Dungeon, the enemy combat gameplay from something like Slay the Spire, the dice editing from Estrella, and it's got it all together. It plays well. I enjoyed the run. a bit on the long side again, but that's on me. And yeah, that's Archon's Soul. A long Let's Look At. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next Let's Look At.